The BenQ XL2411Z Gaming Monitor, a 24-inch 1080p 144Hz monitor with 1 millisecond of input lag. But is it worth the price? So BenQ has a few buying labels that they say sets this monitor apart from other monitors of its class. So to start us off, we've got that BenQ claims the monitor has no flickering at all brightness levels, which is definitely very good and convenient. I know that I don't want flickering in my monitor, and that basically also means that, no screen tearing, none of that obnoxious stuff that happens in some other lower end monitors. It also has NVIDIA 3D vision, which basically means that you're going to get brighter and clearer 3D images, which is self-explanatory. Low blue light, which is built-in eye protection that displays very little blue light, so your eyes will stay comfortable and protected during long sessions of play, which is very, very convenient. And I know that I use that setting when I use this monitor for about a month. I've been using it, and it's definitely helpful, and it makes a big difference. Like, I can tell that the monitor has a lot of blue light when you have this setting off, but when you have it all the way turned up, your eyes just feel a little bit more comfortable. So that's a very nice setting. It also has a black Equalizer, which is basically going to give you very clear visibility, and it displays true black where it is meant to be displayed, and it's just going to overall improve the image quality. It's one of those subtle settings that kind of works in the background. You don't really doesn't really affect anything too major, though. It also comes with a motion blur reduction technology, which is going to keep the clarity of the image even while you're moving and turning quickly. So in games like Counter-Strike and Black Ops and all the Call of Duties, Rainbow Six Siege, all that stuff, it's just gonna help. I mean, when you're turning or looking to a different position quickly, it's gonna keep that clarity throughout the whole turn. So that's very convenient for first-person shooter fans. And finally, we have the gamer presets that come with this monitor, and this is probably one of the best buying points of this monitor. It's just actually amazing. So basically, if you're a fan of a particular professional gamer of any game, really, they actually have gamer presets, which is preset setting calibrations from these professional gamers if they use a BenQ monitor, and you can use it on your monitor, so you basically see what that professional gamer sees when they're playing. So you're getting the exact same settings as what they're using, which is pretty cool. So that is one of the things that improves the whole monitor package overall. And now we're going to move into the aesthetics. So moving on to the aesthetics for this monitor has a beautiful black matte finish, which is basically anti-grease, anti-micro scratch. So if you've got greasy hands, this is the perfect monitor for you. And also, the stand is very sturdy. You got a square, rectangle-ish stand, so beware if that won't fit on your desk, but it is very sturdy, and it's quite geometric looking. There's a little indent on the stand, which you might be able to see in these kind of cinematics, and yeah, you can maybe put something there. It's quite nice, actually. And the monitor itself is very sturdy as well. And the preset monitor buttons for where you adjust the settings are in the lower right hand corner of the monitor. There's kind of this geometric trapezoidal outcropping there, and the buttons are on the bottom of that plastic outcropping. And yep, they're pretty tactile, easy to use, no difficulties with that. And the stand actually on the back is height adjustable. You can adjust it up to 130 centimeters, so that's good if you have a special setup where you want your monitor to be aligned high up in the air with all your other monitors. And yep, you got your DVI input, your HDMI input, your D-sub, whatever, everything, basically everything you could need. And yeah, so this monitor is 144 Hertz. I was able to overclock it 1 Hertz, so I actually am using it at 145 Hertz. And yeah, I thought that was pretty funny. And now moving on to the colors. So for the colors, this monitor has a TN panel, which it's not meant to have great colors because it's meant for first-person shooters. And what's great about this monitor is most likely you're buying this monitor to play first-person shooters. And what's great about it is that it's so revealing. The colors are like slightly washed out, and what's great about that is you can see people in those dark corners. You can see all the stuff that you aren't usually able to see if you had the true exact colors. I know it doesn't look as good as maybe an IPS panel or something with just better colors, but it's definitely performs better in first-person shooters. So on screen now you should be able to see the settings on this monitor, and has a very easy to use interface. It's very simple, and yeah, basically you can edit your instant mode, your sharpness, your gamma, your colors, your eye saver technology, your black equalizer. It's all in these on monitor settings, which you can access at the bottom right hand corner of the screen. There's like these little tactile geometric outcropping, and the buttons are right on the bottom there. And there's one little thing I wanted to talk about with this monitor. It had one simple issue, and you should see on screen now these little waves going down the screen. That part is just from the camera, but actually when I view this monitor, there are these waves going down the screen only when I'm in 144 Hertz. I don't really know how to explain it. They're very like microscopic, kind of like these translucent waves, only when I'm playing at 144 Hertz or higher, and they just kind of go down the screen very fast, and it's like, it's not very noticeable, but there is a very easy way to fix it, and you basically just flip instant mode on and off a few times until they're gone, and it takes like 5 seconds to do, but it's just kind of one of those pet peeves where you have to do it every time you restart your monitor, and it's kind of annoying, but I mean, that's just one of the issues I've had with this monitor, but it's not a big issue. So in the end, I want to give this monitor a solid 9 out of 10 rating for just its overall performance. I've used it for about a month and a half now, and I've absolutely loved it. And yeah, it's great for first-person shooters, has decent colors, but the colors aren't meant to be these true vibrant colors. They're meant to reveal like the game. And yeah, the aesthetics are great. Everything's great about it. You got 144 Hertz, 1 millisecond input lag, 24 inches, 1080p. It's beautiful. And hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave a like down below, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys next time. Adios.